My name is Amanda Holloway, and I am the candidate of Teacher of the Year from Global Leadership Academy High School. Come with me into the art room for a morning of 3D ceramics class.
Like 5 times.
Good morning, artists. Welcome back to class. Thank you for being here. Let me get all of your eyeballs before we start today. So, most of you guys, I pulled your tic-tac-toe boards out and put them at your spots on your studio tables. Today we should be at the glazing stage. If you are not there yet, that is okay. Today will be our last day of working on the leather hard clay, so that next week everybody's tic-tac-toe boards will be fired and everybody will be on the same page for glazing. Before we start, let's look at the board. So, where are you at today? Let's just check with this chart. Has your piece been fired? If the answer is yes, raise your hand. Okay, so yes, then today is a glazing day. And I'll go over where all the glazes are at, and we'll just review how to glaze. Remember though, how many coats of glaze do you need before we can fire? Three. Yes, okay. And if the answer is no, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, small group, that's good. So if the answer is no, today is the last working day. Your clay should be at that leather hard stage, so you should be doing the final finishing touches so that we can fire it in the kiln today, tomorrow, and all be at the same level starting Monday. And if that is the case, just when you store your tic-tac-toe board or your pieces on the shelf, leave it unwrapped. Questions about that part? Okay, cool. If you are waiting on your glazes to dry, you have the options of Inktober or the Tim Burton Self-Portrait Challenge just as your bell ringer finishing up activity. And just to review again, so we are working on our standards for 9-12, assessing our own and each other's artistic work using critical thinking. With these boards that you guys made, you had those templates where you got to decide a theme, opposing theme, whether it was pepperoni versus mushrooms on your board shaped like a pizza, whether it was, somebody give me another example of what your pieces were. Chess pieces, okay, so having those 2 chess pieces. Who else had a good one? Jovan, what was your theme of your board?
Mine's a steak, salt and pepper shaker.
So his board was a steak shape and it was salt versus pepper shakers. So you guys have that critical thinking component in there. Those are those higher order intellectual levels of pieces that you created of your own imagination and theme and design. And yeah, we're just reviewing from there. So behind Aniela and right in front of Allison, all the glazes are laid out for you guys. Please remember those 3 coats. Have a conversation with a friend at your studio in between each layer. Glaze a layer, let it dry a couple minutes. Glaze again, let it dry a couple minutes. And are we glazing the bottom? No, don't glaze the bottom. Other than that, you don't need that much water for your glazes. Do you guys know where the water cups are? Point to where the water cups are. Okay, good. And yeah, I want to give you guys as much independent working time today as possible. So you have your board, you have your piece. Let's go ahead and break and get your glazes, and I'll walk around and help you guys individually. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna get my glaze.
What glaze are you getting, Angel?
Blue, black, yellow, and yeah.
Those are good color choices. Let's see what the glazing table looks like. Here's all the glazes. Izzy, tell me about your board.
So like basically the concept was like star-crossed lovers, but like the lovers are actually crossed. Like they
Star-crossed
like they
lovers.
hate each other, but they don't know they're gonna love each other soon.
Ooh, that's deep. That's beautiful. Marley, tell me about your board. Can I look at yours?
It's just a little island that
Yeah, this
these
is the
guys
blue
are having a battle on.
They're having a battle?
Yeah, they're fighting. They're too cute to be fighting.
What kind of battle are they having? Can I zoom in close on your pieces? Are you painting them or glazing them?
Glazing. I already know I look bad.
These are so cool.
I hope they stay together.
See what other kind of glaze activity is happening over here. Ihara, what kind of choices are you making to pick your glaze?
And blue.
Pink and blue. And what theme is your tic-tac-toe board?
Galaxy.
Ooh, galaxy. Daniel, Leo,
Yes, ma'am.
what kind of choices are you guys making for your glaze?
I want to get black because mine's like a parking lot, but kind of empty, so I need to find like
So actually with the glaze, for real, if you take a chunk out of there and it's dry, you can add water with your brush and it'll come back to life.
I need some kind of like dirty color, just like the roses that I found.
In the little cup. Let me see the, okay, so Amico, Tanzanite. All right, in order to find out exactly what color that is, we're gonna Google it so that you have a sample and we can see the precise color that will come out after the kiln. Chanel, do you want to tell us about your tic-tac-toe board and the issues we are having?
My tic-tac-toe board is Mahjong board inspired. So I actually had an idea for like when you play Mahjong, you have to place them all in order. And my other problem with the board was making the koi fish for it as a decoration, since it's heavily inspired by like Asian culture, and I wanted to add like a fish that was from there, and I thought it would be a great touch. And then it got ripped off of the board.
No.
We're gonna be fixing it.
We are going to be fixing it, and it's going to turn out absolutely amazing, just as good as new. Thank you. Brendy, tell us about your board.
Well, my board is a living glass head with some treats, circle shapes, and
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see this turn out. Hi Andreas, tell us about your board.
Mine is a soccer field, like some soccer balls, and the number 7.
Why the number 7?
Representing like my favorite soccer player.
Ooh,
Yes.
so it's personal to you.
Yeah.
I love that touch. That gives it more meaning. And Dalo's board is still in the kiln. It hasn't been fired yet, so she's utilizing her time by
making pieces because I haven't finished them. Making roses.
Oh, look at that rose. Can I get in close? Hold on, it won't focus.
It's a little. This one's a bit drier,
Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous.
and then I haven't finished that.
The attention to detail on these is astounding. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see yours come out of the kiln too. Thank you for being in the video. And we have Melanie over here, has a pizza board with mushrooms and pepperonis. And once everybody's done with this project, thank you, Melanie. Once everybody's done with this project, we are going to have a day where we get to play tic-tac-toe during half of the period with all of our glazed ceramic pieces. Let's come look at Brittany. Brittany, will you tell us about your board?
It's like a pie. You can look at it.
It does look like a pie.
Yeah, these are strawberries, even though they don't look like strawberries. I'm not done yet. And this is like little whipped creams.
The whipped creams! Oh, they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you happy with how it's turning out so far? Do you feel more confident in your use of clay and ceramic materials?
Yeah.
And Sainez, go get your glaze.
You guys need to put it in like this black square here.
Oh, you did all 3 layers? Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. And Jim and Samuel actually have a board here as an example so that they can look at the pieces while they glaze. Look how convenient that is. Okay. So let's come over to, we already heard about Javon's steak. Artem, will you tell us about your board? Tell us what the pieces represent, because they're so detailed.
I don't know.
They look like some kind of tools. Can I zoom in close on them? So Artem took his time and made every single individual piece, which took over a week. And they are excellent. Alright. So this is a typical day in 3D art class. Everyone's on task and having fun. And thank you for visiting the art room. We hope to be able to represent Global Leadership Academy High School, sorry Jonathan, as Teacher of the Year candidate. I love what I do, and I try my best to create a happy, productive environment full of love where everyone creates work that they are proud of and confident in themselves. Okay, thank you.